What's up, everybody? Today's video, I want to talk about Roxanne Perez. Now, I've been seeing a lot of shit that's going on in the internet, right? And some dumbasses want to threaten Roxanne Perez, right? Number one, you shouldn't threaten nobody's life. I don't care what the hell you don't like. If you're not satisfied with a fucking TV show or episode, that's on you. You feel me? Now, I understand WWE sucks and shit, but this is not cool. Number two, she is a woman. I don't see nobody trying to threaten a woman unless you're a woman yourself. You're probably a Godzilla woman and you want to threaten other women. Goddamn, you shouldn't be doing that as well. And number three, I think the stalker is probably a fucking loner. Probably doesn't get woman and probably gets another touch in his life. You feel me? He's probably going up for a breakup that happened in high school at the prom scene. You feel me? So this is not our fault, right? Nobody should be receiving death threats. Now, on Twitter, there was an account name is Roxanne Dead with the D3AD instead of the E, right? Yet, with a question mark, right? So on a screenshot, it said 5 days. The next day, it posted said 4 days. The next day, it posted said 3 days. And then the next day, it said 2 days. It posted an address. Now, I don't know whose address this is. I was thinking this was a stalker's address. You feel me? So I'm like, what the hell is Roxanne gonna do? Try to pull up at your house and do what? You feel me? But here's the thing, right? We found out that was Roxanne's address. Now, that is a serious situation right there. Roxanne is in danger trouble. And then the next day, he posted it said Friday, June 6, 2025, right? Nothing has happened. I'm doing it the next day after the 6th. So nothing has happened to Roxanne. And I hope she's in safe conditions, right? Now, here's the problem, right? Sometimes in sports and other jobs and labels and shit, they don't have enough security guards for these artists and wrestlers and shit at times. And in my personal opinion, I know they keep security guards, but this is the temporary moment where I want to see Roxanne walking with security guards. You feel me? I want to see a security guard stand by the wall if she's walking or whatever. You feel me? And people are going to play stupid like Michael Cole. His dumb ass is going to be like, what's Roxanne doing out here with all these security guards? I'm seeing her walking in and she's outside. There's a security guard outside the wall and shit. Like, dumbass, do you see what's going on? Roxanne's life is in danger. And basically, well, Adam Perez, he made the call, right? He called the authorities, sent the report out, right? And that's his job. You know, it's your job as your boss to make sure your employees are safe in conditions, right? So, he made the report, and looks like everything will be okay, right? But in my opinion, you know, this is where Roxanne needs a lot of security guards. And in my opinion, either Triple H or Adam needs to make the call. I would just be Adam and make the call. You know, I don't know what Triple H could do in this condition. And who gives a fuck, right? Because Triple H is about to get fired anyways. So I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H never protected Roxanne in the first place. Because I'm going to take it back 2 years ago, right? So 2 years ago, right, she had the NXT match with, who was it? Mikio or Shimikio, whatever, who the hell the name was, right? Whoever it was, I don't remember. So anyways, they had a decent match, right? From what I'm hearing. I didn't watch the match. So Roxanne collapsed, right, after using one of Shawn Michaels' finishers, right? And in my opinion, you should have used your own finisher, right? But she's okay. She was fine after. But this is where WWE wrestlers should really use their own finishers and really take time to practice. But she's young and when she wants to use something different. So I got to give props to her, right? So she collapses in the ring. On Google, there was a fucking Google page, an article saying Roxanne died on March 8th, 2023. So this is like 2 years ago, right? They said this shit, right on Google. They said, Roxanne Perez, living or deceased. It said 2001 through 2023, which I was like, what the fuck? You feel me? And this is my first time just hearing about it. Because I didn't get into this shit back then, but now, doing my research, it's like, now they've been targeting this woman. So, what's up with this shit, right? I hope they get this nigga soon, right? So they situated the thing. Basically, Shawn Michaels said that Roxanne's in good condition. She's all right, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing, right? We need more protection for these wrestlers. That's the thing, right? And at the same time, people are going to talk shit. They're going to do all that, right? But at the same time, you're posting Roxanne's address. And anybody could pull up and see, like, yo, Roxanne. Or it could just bust through your door or do anything, right? You know what I'm saying? You could throw in one of the fucking workers or the security guards out front of the hotel and shit like that. They're not going to let you upstairs. So it's like, what the hell? You feel me? There's a lot of workers out there. You feel me? So it's no way they would get up to that hotel room unless you have a gun and you threaten everybody. and the security guard needs to put your ass down. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, we need more trained security guards. It's like we're seeing a bunch of skinny ass security guards, right? Them niggas wouldn't even handle a fight in their life. I bet. I bet I could beat half of them niggas up in that ring, right? I could even whoop half their asses, right? We need big guys, right? And I don't mean just big guys, but like, puff guys. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, some skinny niggas they can fight too. There's no doubt about it. Anybody can fight. But it's like, dude, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. We just need, why don't we have, I don't know, why don't you have Wade Barrett security guard? Wade Barrett, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, you feel me? They could play as security guards. You feel me? We'll act like, oh, they're just here to protect Roxanne and shit, right? Over what? Because she's overrated? No, because she has a threat on the internet and people are threatening her life. You see what I'm saying? And nobody has got the stalker yet. You feel me? Somebody needs to get the stalker, right? And a lot of people say that if you sell drugs or whatever just to survive or to do this for your family, you should go to jail, blah, blah, blah. If you smoke weed or if you smell like weed, you should go to jail. I don't agree with that. These people out here hide for these pedophiles, these stalkers to go out of jail. The government is giving them less time. But if you have marijuana or you have a gun or whatever laying around, you don't use it, they give you a year or 3 years or some shit, right? Maybe 5 years, right? So it's like, what the hell? You feel me? And they give these pedophiles and stalker 5 years and then 10 years of probation. They should be having 20 years in jail, no probation, or yeah, put them on probation, 20 years. Feel me? But here's the thing, right? Roxanne needs protection. Adam Perez is gonna do his thing here. I know he's gonna do his job. I mean, he don't have no choice because he would have got fired if you don't do anything. If something did happen to Roxanne and Adam doesn't get the protection, then that's his fault. That's on your hands. You feel me? So whoever the stalker is, they need to catch this dude. They call him Morgan Stalker, right? They call him Morgan Stalker at the Performance Center. I'm not surprised. That's good. You feel me? Finally, they did something to get it situated, right? Because she's been targeted since last year, right? She's been targeted. These females been targeted since for the past 2 years. It's ridiculous. You feel me? They better handle this shit, right? And like I said, at Money in the Bank start tonight, or Money Night Raw or something, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Roxanne walking with security guards. Really. Because there's no fucking way a wrestler or artist should be in fear of their life all because a stalker or a fan doesn't like what they're doing on TV or they're not satisfied or their lives are miserable. And what did John Cena say? You niggas' lives are so miserable, you count on mine. You take my accomplishments and you just shit on me because you're depressed lives. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what this stalker is doing. He wants to threaten Roxanne Perez because he can't get any pussy or because he can't go and get any attention and he's just lost. You feel me? So whoever this guy is, I hope he goes to jail. And I don't even care if he gets his penis cut off. If he gets burned in hot boiled water. Nobody should be doing that. You feel me?